Welcome to Southern New Hampshire University's Veterans Day Tribute. This event offers the SNHU community an opportunity to remember and honor those who have served, those who continue to serve, and those who have fallen serving our country. We are so grateful today to have so many readers from the SNHU community presenting here today to honor military service. My name is Gary Gagney, and I would like to give a big thank you to the team that made this event happen. Johanna Stanley, Claire Curley, and Philip Wheel. Thank you as well to the IT service staff that have made this possible. And to all the readers who have graciously devoted their time to recognize service today, your efforts and thoughts are much appreciated. John F. Kennedy said, "If freedom is to survive and prosper, it will require the sacrifice, the effort, and the thoughtful attention of every citizen." If I may, on this day, I'd like to also remember something that Colin Powell said. The freedom to do your best means nothing unless you are willing to do your best. With those thoughts in mind, we now join together to recognize the sacrifices of those that serve and have served for our freedoms. We are proud today and every day to honor our nation's service members past and present.
Hi, I'm Mike McGandy, Southern New Hampshire University's Veteran Support Services Coordinator here on the Manchester campus. I'm here to give a shout out to those of you who have served your country in the armed forces. As a veteran myself, I understand the sacrifices you've made in the course of that service. Today, less than 8% of the U.S. adult population has served in the military. And that number is dropping as we lose the generation who served during World War II and the war in Korea. SNHU is proud to support our student veterans, something we've done since we were known as the New Hampshire School of Accounting and Finance in the 1930s and 1940s. It's the reason I'm here and why SNHU partners with USO, Operation Homefront, and Easter Seals Veterans Count. So on behalf of myself and SNHU, thank you.
Hello, everyone. Happy Veterans Day. I wanted to say a big thank you to our military affiliated students, our veterans, active duty, our military spouses and families. Thank you to my colleagues here at Southern New Hampshire University, particularly those that I work with on a regular basis, David Munn, Ben Steinbach, Alex Chapa, Leonard Bell, my father-in-law, Wayne Young, Korean War veteran, my dad, Richard Lindsay, Korean War veteran. Thank you all for your service and sacrifices, and happy Veterans Day.
Happy Veterans Day, Dad. Thank you for your service. I love you. Thanks to all of our service members and their families. You guys are amazing. Thank you for what you do.
Happy Veterans Day, everyone. Thank you so much to those who have served, past and present. We would not be here without you. Thank you so much for your service. I want to personally thank Steve McHenry on my team, who's an admission counselor too. Steve served in the Army for about 4 years. Thank you so much, Steve. Again, couldn't be here without you. Appreciate everything you've done for us.
A very special thank you and happy Veterans Day to all veterans. I am thinking particularly about my Uncle George, who served in the Navy during World War II, my father-in-law, who served in Germany, and good friend Jack, who served in Korea. And a very special shout out and thank you to the employees of SNHU and our students who have so honorably served, and to the families who have supported them. Thank you so much.
Thank you to all of our active duty service members and veterans. Thank you doesn't seem to be enough for what you do in fighting for our freedom.
In honor of Veterans Day, I am creating this message for Steve and Arthur. I wanted to give my thanks, support, gratitude, and honor you on this day. The past year that I've been able to work with you on my team and learn about your incredible history in the Marines, I am in awe. I'm in awe of you. So thank you very much. You're amazing.
Veterans Day by Cheryl Dyson. On Veterans Day, we honor all who answered to a service call. Soldiers young and soldiers old, fought for freedom, brave and bold. Some have lived while others died, and all of them deserve our pride. We're proud of all the soldiers who kept thinking of red, white, and blue. They fought for us and all our rights. They fought through many days and nights. And though we may not know each name, we thank all veterans just the same. I know we don't know all veterans' names, but I'd like to share some from my family who are special to me. I want to thank them for their service. And my family is full of veterans. First, my husband, Tom Zilak, United States Air Force. My godfather, Uncle Gary Gagnon, United States Air Force. My cousin, Chris Preventure, United States Air Force. My uncles, Ronald and Paul Preventure, United States Army. My future sister-in-law, Jody Durr, United States Coast Guard. And lastly, my grandfather, Raymond Labar, United States Army. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Walter Perlius. I'm here to recognize my youngest son, Xavier Perlius, who is 19 years old and a fourth-generation U.S. Navy sailor. He follows in the footsteps of his great-grandfather, grandfather, and myself. He is an aviational bosun's mate handler on the USS Green Bay in Sasebo, Japan. We are proud of your son. Hoorah! Go Navy!
This Veterans Day, I would like to send a special shout out to Master Sergeant Martha Gladue and Master Sergeant Elena Prado. To all of our veterans, thank you so much for your service and your sacrifice. We salute you.
Happy Veterans Day, SNHU. I'd like to thank my grandparents, Commander John Bradley and Chief Petty Officer Bernard Cowie, my brother Jeremiah Cowie, and several of my friends that are still serving to this day. Hospital Corpsman Chief Petty Officer Richard Spells, Ramathnath Dr. Lero, and Senior Chief Petty Officer Heather Eisenhart. Have a very happy Veterans Day to all of those who served in the past and those still serving.
Hi, this is Angela Bodwin in the Registrar's Office, and I just wanted to take some time to thank the veterans in my life, including my brother, my father, my grandfather, my Pepe, and my cousins, as well as my uncles. I just wanted to thank them so much for their service.
First off, I would like to say thank you to my grandfather, Alvy Lloyd French, for his service to our country and protecting our freedoms in Korea. And I would also like to say thank you to all of our veterans who sacrificed times out of their lives and time with their loved ones in defense of our freedom across the globe. Thank you.
I'd like to thank everyone, including the families and loved ones of those who have served in the U.S. Armed Forces. And on this Veterans Day, I'd like to send a special thank you to the military students of Southern New Hampshire University. Your commitment, dedication, and sacrifice will never be forgotten. Thank you all for your service.
Thank you to all of our veterans, our dedicated service members, for everything that you do. I would like to call out my Aunt Caroline. She was a colonel in the United States Air Force, and she's now retired after many years. But thank her for her service, and also to all of the veterans, service members, active duty that I was able to collaborate with in my role as an undergraduate admission counselor for our military population at SNHU. Your stories are so inspiring, all of your skills and your dedication to our country and just everything that you do to protect our freedom. So thank you again, and happy Veterans Day.
Hi, everyone. Happy Veterans Day. I wanted to just extend my thanks to my veteran students and active duty students for everything they do and for the service that they have provided, both past and present. Also wanted to give a special thanks to my husband, Staff Sergeant William Collard, for his previous service as well. Also, many dear friends that are now family to us. I hope everyone has a safe and wonderful Veterans Day.
With deep appreciation, I would like to recognize the service of some of my dear family members, my dad, Ray Ward, my Uncle Al for their active service in the Army, and my Uncle Bill for his service in the Navy during World War II. A special recognition to my cousin Mickey for his active service in Vietnam. All have now passed away, but their bravery and self-sacrifice are living examples that leave huge footprints to guide our family's values and actions. We miss you and thank you.
Hello, folks. I wanted to send a huge thank you to all veterans. for your service and your sacrifice. I also wanted to send a special thank you to my grandparents, mother, father, uncle, and cousins, and the SNHU students, staff, and faculty who have served in the United States Armed Forces. Happy Veterans Day.
I want to say thanks to my brother Caleb and for all the sacrifice that you have made for this country, for your family, and everything that you've had to give up for the last quite a few years, and everything that you've been so willing to do for us here in this country. Thanks.
I wanted to give a bit of recognition to a close friend of mine named Keith. Keith is an Army Services veteran, and he's always been the type of guy to stand up for what's right, stand up for people that he loves, and that hasn't changed throughout any journey that he's had in his life, whether I knew him at 18 years old or just seeing him recently coming to visit. It's always been a part of his character, so we want to celebrate people like Keith.
Hey there, we're a team in Student Financial Services, and we wanted to make sure to share our thanks and gratitude to all of our veterans on Veterans Day. In particular, I am especially thankful for all of the freedoms that you help to protect.
I want to say thank you so much for all the risks you take and the sacrifices that you make.
And I just want to say I respect your commitment to our country each and every day. We owe you everything.
There's no word that can enough express my gratitude for your service in the military. Thank you for keeping Americans safe.
From the family of a Marine and an airman who proudly served, thank you to all the men and women in uniform for their courage.
And I just wanted to say thank you for keeping us safe and protecting our borders.
Thank you.
Thank you. Happy Veterans Day.
Happy
We're
Veterans
all
Day.
here this morning because we all want to just say how much we appreciate you and your service to our country.
Yeah.
We appreciate you.
Will.
Happy Veterans Day.
Happy Veterans Day.
Day.
From your harem.
Work that you all are doing.
I will. We wanted to get together and send our best wishes to you for Veterans Day. We appreciate you and all that you bring to SNHU.
Thank you for your service, Will. We appreciate you.
Thank you, Will. We appreciate you, as Leanne and everyone is saying. Happy Veterans Day, and enjoy your day.
Thanks, Will.
We appreciate you, Will. Thank you for everything you gave to the country and everything you give to us.
On this Veterans Day, I would like to thank the men and women who have served in all branches of the armed forces. Thank you for your service and sacrifice, and for that of your families as well. I'd especially like to recognize those in the SNHU community who have worn the uniform for our country. We thank you.
We just want to take a moment and thank all the veterans of all the branches of service who have dedicated some or even all of their lives to service for our country. Your service and sacrifice will not be forgotten. We will always remember that we are free because of the brave.
I want to say a special thank you to my dad, Army Command Sergeant Major Christopher Gibbons.
We're proud of you. Thank you, veterans.
This is Student Financial Services saying,
thank you, veterans, for everything you've done for us.
Okay, with a kiss. So thank you so much. No more kiss. Okay. Thank you. We appreciate your sacrifices.
I am so grateful and blessed to be surrounded by so many friends and family who have answered the call to serve in our nation's military. So a huge thank you to all veterans across all of our U.S. branches for their service and their sacrifice. And a special thanks to my father, U.S. Navy veteran, and my father-in-law, U.S. Marines Vietnam veteran. Thank you.
Good afternoon. Today I wish to offer thanks to our service members that have helped make this world a better place through their courage, sacrifice, and dedication to this country. While each member deserves their own special tribute, I want to acknowledge specifically our 13 brothers and sisters who were killed during the airport attack in Kabul on August 26, 2021. Lance Corporal David Espinoza, Sergeant Nicole Gee, Staff Sergeant Darren Taylor Hoover, Staff Sergeant Ryan Noss, Corporal Hunter Lopez, Lance Corporal Riley McCollum, Lance Corporal Dylan R. Marola, Lance Corporal Kareem Nikoy, Corporal Deegan William Tyler Page, Sergeant Ioanni Rosario, Corporal Humberto Sanchez, Lance Corporal Jared Schmidt, Hospital Corpsman Max Soviak. These heroes made the ultimate sacrifice to save lives and serve this country. In the words of Dan Lepisky, on this Veterans Day, let us remember the service of our veterans and let us renew our national promise to fulfill our sacred obligation to our veterans and their families who have sacrificed so much so that we may live free. I would also like to thank my mother, Captain Jody Bell, my father, Senior Chief Petty Officer Perry Stanley, my stepfather, Petty Officer First Class Leonard Bell, and my brother-in-law, Senior Chief Petty Officer Edward Clark, with gratitude for their role in protecting our sea lanes and safeguarding America's freedom abroad in the United States Navy. Thank you.
As we wrap up this year's Veterans Day event, I'd really like to extend a huge thank you to everyone that made this event possible this year. That'd be Gary Gagney, Claire Curley, Johanna Mofty, the entire media services team, and the COC advising leadership. Without all of your help, this would not have been possible. And again, thank you to all who submitted a video, participated in any way. It was really great to see everyone say thank you to a family member, a friend, or even just a student or acquaintance to extend that gratitude out to all of our veterans. We look forward to seeing you all again next year, and happy Veterans Day.